Oh boy, this game. I've been meaning to play this game for far, far too long. I bought this game when this came out originally on Steam back in like 2020. I'm not even kidding. But all the way then, really was looking forward to it, and then I never played it. I've got a bunch of other games like that, like Celeste, and Hollow Knight. I have not played either of those games yet. Those are games I've been meaning to play for quite some time and just have not gotten to it. So anyways, for this, I think this is one of these games where there's no voice acting, so I'll be doing the voice acting myself. I got some chocolate with me, it'll be good. So let's enjoy it. Okay, let's go with... We'll go Scrim. You know, feeling funny. Oh, I can do Hiragana. Huh, neat. And katakana. Huh. Actually, what would my name be? It would be katakana first, so it'd be like Rasuchesu? Something like that? Either way. We'll go with this, and go from here. There's voicing, I will listen to it. Ah, the land of Bugaria. A peaceful, prosperous place where many adventurous bugs gather. Although, it wasn't always that way. Okay, I do all the voices. I'm actually kind of excited about this. Lured by the promise of riches and lush fields, a young queen visited these lands many moons ago. Together with her daughters and fellow ant servants. This game's a little loud. Give me a second here. I might lower the thing down just a little more. Let's go down just a little. There. Just a touch. Together with her daughters and fellow ant servants, she established Bulgaria's modest first settlement. Her people were happy, the ant kingdom flourished, and yet the queen's dreams had still not been fulfilled. Look how this game is loud. For she had heard of an ancient people who safeguarded a treasure of unbelievable power. It was none other than the everlasting sapling, which would grant unending youth and strength to any who ate even one of its leaves. She searched and searched and searched. Alas, she never found it. She entrusted her dream to the princess before falling into a hard-earned sleep. Determined to succeed where her mother did not, the new queen rallied the people together under her cause. Opening the doors of the kingdom to bugs of all shapes and kinds, she attracted ambitious and skilled adventurers. Her decree was loud and clear. Find me the everlasting sapling, and you shall know wealth like no other bug ever has. With this, the Explorers Association was founded, with its many members searching across the kingdom for clues and treasures. Even to this day, the sapling has not been found, but every bug dreams of one day claiming it for themselves. Sorry about that last little flub up there. This is why we do multiple takes in the voice acting industry. I'm not actually in the voice acting industry. Or at least those were the stories I was told in my land. Despite many unfortunate incidents, tales of your people helped me to keep my adventuring spirit alive. Rest assured, Kabu, they are not mere legends, it's real history. This is Explorers Association, and all the explorers who risk their wings for glory are proof of that. Then, Sir Maki, would you consider my earlier offer? Kabu, I respect your passion. I take missions of the highest danger, and unproven warrior is not fit to accompany my team. Unproven? Maki, I've bested many hardships in the north. Or so you say. Your knowledge of our culture and your passion for exploring are as true as many of my blades' edge, Kabu. But I would ask you not to press the issue. This is not the place to cause a scene. What? Care to say that again? As I said, we cannot allow children to explore, much less snakes' mouths dead. I'm not a kid! So much for all that. Would you accompany me, Kabu? This is my duty to investigate. Well, if you insist. Use the direction buttons to move around, press A to jump, or to talk to people. Ah, yes. Amazing jump. Let me test my platforming skills. Oh, man, I'm so good. Alright. Let's go over here. Untitled B. Oh, your voices. What is the matter? This guy's calling me a kid. Says I can't explore. Something isn't gonna change the rules, you child. Shout it. It's not about age, it's about skill. I'm B, the best explorer the Hive have ever seen. I'm not some random B. An explorer B? Yeah, got a problem? Saying bees can't explore. Expected honey and paint? I didn't say that, but... Silence, please. This guild of ours is no place for petty squabbles. Look, I can't just give a permit to some bee, much less without a partner. Team should be a duo of explorers, you know? I'm worth like 4 bees, okay? Hey, V? What do you want? Why don't we join forces? We both wish for a permit, yet lack a companion. What? Do I look like it? Do I look that desperate? I don't even know you. I have a promise to I must keep, and for that I must explore. How bad could it be? Well, it can't be any worse than having to stay put. Deal. Wait, you two are just crazy. You won't last a second at Snake Mouth. I'll prove you wrong. No. You are both, most likely, mere novices, ruled by your strong emotions. I have no doubt that if you left today, you would return inside a bag. Sir Maki, although you outrank me in spades, you shouldn't underestimate me. I went through quite a bit to get here. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, bugs like you that look down on others are really annoying. Very well, I shall test your resolve. Test us, huh? Who named you king of this joint? The Ant Queen herself, pushing his you as a royal blade. I accept your challenge, V. V, get ready. Watch your horn, I was born ready. Oh boy. V, our opponent is no amateur. Would you like to review some combat tips? Sure. Yeah, maybe I'll even learn something. Listen, then. We both perform 1 action per round, be it attacking using an item, etc. And power up our attack by performing commands unique to each move. Watch this. If I hold down long enough, I can power up my horn strike. Okay. Only a button? Lame. Look at this. If I press A at the right time, I can power up my beamerang. Beamerang? Okay. See? We're doing great. Let your guard down, V. After our turns and the enemy's next. Now I know, if I press A at the right time, pressing A a bit before an enemy hits you reduces the damage received. With perfect timing, you'll reduce even more damage. What the heck, are you trying to kill us or something? Can't handle that much, you should surrender. Go home and guard honey with your silly toy. Toy? Now I'm mad. You should pay him back, tenfold. It's time to use a skill. They're just like attacks, but if you select them, yellow flower. Skills require to use our TP, our teamwork points though, so watch for how many we have left. You should patch your wounds too, using items from the blue flower. Toggle between commands using the left and right. Oh, that's cute. The little thinking animation's cute. Alright, let's try this. Tornado toss. Toss the beamerang in a circular motion. Multi move and the target's a single enemy. Alright. Okay, it's A. Okay, I have 10 of those. Alright, 1, 2, 3, going! Perfect. Oh, crunchy loop. No, I don't want to use that. Boink, boink, boink! Ooh, okay. Alright, and 1, 2, and 3, and boink! Ow! So such skill with the blade. You pass. What? You performed well enough. I could feel your desire to see the world through your attacks. I am no one to keep you from your explorer permit. Until you may grant it to them. I get no say in this, huh? But Maki is the Queen's blade. Here, you can have it. You got the explorer's permit! I did it! Snake Mountain is going to be all mine. All the riches, all the glory. Snake Mountain's den, it lies to the... Wait, wrong voice. Snake Mountain's den, it lies to the west of the association. A simple path, although filled with danger. There's much treasure to be found, but its jaws have claimed many. Maki! Seriously, brother, how long are you going to keep me waiting? My apologies, Kina. B, Kabu, I must be going now. As you can see, duty calls me. May you succeed in your mission. A weird bunch. He ended up causing quite the scene himself. How many years must he have trained? So, I'm B, I guess, from the hive near the big tree. Oh, I'm Kabu. I moved in just 1 moon ago, from the north. Cool! Indeed. Sir Maki said Snakemouth was to the west, right? Should we get moving? Right! Yeah! Let's go right away! Don't fall behind, okay? Hey, wait, you two. Something wrong? Me changing all these voices is gonna be painful in my mouth. You know what the goal of the Snakemouth expedition is, right? What? You go there without knowing anything? It's like asking to perish. Shush, hell. Just say it. Their goal is to find an ancient artifact that is fabled to be inside the Snakemouth's den. They tried, but no one has ever found it. Most never came back. I don't know what the Queen wants with that, but she is very determined to find it. We'll find it. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm on the case after all. This is what worries me. Chapter 1. A Dysfunctional Trio. Change the party leader by pressing X. You can check your inventory stats and other things by pressing the start button. I'm using an Xbox controller, by the way. So, inventory. Restores 4 HP to an ally. Okay, good to know. Medals and stats, no medals. Library, okay, so let's see what we got here. Not a whole lot. Alright. Boing, boing. Now what do we got here? Whew, finally done. The word just simply doesn't stop coming. Okay. Who are you again? Excuse me, I'm Artist. Keep this place running. Oh, thank you for all your hard work. I don't know what I'm doing with that voice now. Yeah, thanks. So you two-faced Maki, eh? I found it a tad too easy. You know it! I see you like challenge. 1 second. That's one thing. Please take it. Hard mode medal. Boost enemy strength but give you more EXP and rewards. You got a medal. These artifacts help you by giving different effects. To equip medals, go into the pause menu and press start and select medals and stats. Okay. Medals cost MP, which is probably medal points to equip. Be sure to check out how many you have left. What is this? Medal? I'd say it should make things more interesting for you. The higher the risk, the higher the reward, as they say. If you defeat any powerful enemies while wearing it, come see me, alright? I won't say no to free stuff. You got a deal. Thank you for entrusting us with it. Take care of Artist. Safe exploring, folks. Remember to check in every now. Good shot. Why, thank you. I assume you've endured it as well? Belonging to associates can at least say that much. Whoa, Submarine here's crazy strong! Well, they found a reliable partner to carry them. What? You're trying to say something? Not at all. You're all offended by it, and it shows your insecurity. What's your deal? You wanna fight? No, you just got granted our permit. Let's not get into trouble. Good luck, you two. You'll need it. Oh, Eri, why must Maki be dreamy? Have you gone mad, Jin? She's so arrogant. You tell her, Eri. Pompous as he was at least kind enough to test us. Oh no, he does that to everyone. Easy one. Just once a week. Oh, Maki, such a show-off. Ah, that stupid role-playing wannabe gatekeeper. I'll show him. This will not stand. I will challenge him to a duel to the death. Our honor on the line. Hey, no, you don't have to go that far. He's just kidding. Right, Kabu? Yes, of course. Kidding. I was most certainly jesting. You better have been. Oh, let us go, Kabu. Yeah, I got this little bit of chocolate here. It's kind of fun. It probably should help V, huh? I should. I don't think that's a good idea. What's this? Hey, why are you hitting that crystal? You could break it, you know? Huh? You really don't know? Yes. Just tell us why. Forgive my pardon, Cecilia. Her mouth is most loose. That's an ancient crystal, correct? They're unique to this land. Correct. They can store the records of previous travelers. You smacked them with something. Crystals kill it, so it'll even heal your wounds. You expect me to believe that all that awesome stuff for hitting a rock? You are one little baby. Come on, Levi, show him. Huh. Cool. Save plate. It is done. Whoa, it really works. That's myself for a fortune. All I get for this crystal is prison time. Only the Ant Queen can authorize selling these rocks in public spaces. Even if you find one in the wild, they're too heavy to be carried by a single bug. There goes that idea. Still, their properties are amazing. Let's use them when we can be. Yeah, let's get a move on. Best of luck. Last night wiring was really heavy. We're busy clearing paths. Sorry for the inconvenience. This isn't cleared. Soon we'll lose money. Get on with it, ants. This should never have happened. And I see they're busy. Heave ho! Heave ho! Heave yeah! Heave yeah! I have fun doing that reading. Okay. I get a little boomerang. Boomerang's my B. A little more for melee. Okay, let's go with V for now. Since, you know, I'm at full health, so what's over here? North is the Ant Kingdom. West is Snakemouth Way. South is the Golden Path. Yeah, I'm actually getting really nostalgic. I know this game was basically made as the Paper Mario of old. So I'm kind of really been interested because of that. I don't know how I never got playing this game up until just now. The path ahead lies at Snakemouth Inn. Currently only licensed exploration teams can pass. Do you have a permit? Here you go. Alright, this checks out. I'll open the gate. Safe travels, explorers. Sorry to hear my controller wire. I think I got the suppression on good enough, but you never know. Anyways, first of all... Oops. Whee! Oh, I missed it. Tries to get information on enemies, do nothing. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do a bit of spy. Oh, what the heck? Alright, let's at least hit them a little bit. Ah, okay, that was a delay on the attack. It's one of those stupid, annoying seedlings. They're all over the outskirts, but don't even drop good items. Let's just beat them up already. Alright. I do like this music. It is a little calming. Alright, that should do it. Let's get exploration points. Heck yeah. Maybe I should, like, tone down it a little. Let's see here. Can I get across? Oh, wrong button. Uh-oh. Alright, well. I like how any character can do this. It seems this land is seedlings as well. Despite their adorable looks, they plague many fields and have no qualms of our crops. Although weak and puny in comparison to me, their flying variation is troublesome. So I can't reach it. I have to ask V for help. Speaking of, let's do it! Yeah! Alright, get down. Oh. Alright. Haha! And there we go. You know, for a bee, V can't go very far, huh? Hey, like attacking up close and when the enemy's out of reach? Ask from a friend who can fly or toss something at it to bring it down. Press X to switch positions in battle and attack. So, hey, wow, knocked out of the sky too. Okay, well, okay. Good hit, good hit. Oh, neat, okay. So that free attack is just a double attack for the leader, for the one in front. Okay, I like that. Oh, was that a berry of some sort? Beamerang! Tornado attack. Okay, it's only a single target. So, let's knock them out of the sky at the very least. Considering that to be specialty. There we go. Ha! Got it. Hee. Whenever I play RPGs, I fight everything, by the way. I should mention that. Middle and strat. So. Okay, I'm just looking at stuff. We don't need to leave just yet. Okay, bestiary. Alright. And off we go! Just going out to exploring, you know, this wide world. This world I have barely any clue of what's going on, except we're bugs, we're trying to find a thing, we're just explorers, I suppose. Oop. No, 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 no. There we go. Gotta say hello. And boink! Alright, going again. Yeah! 2, 3, boink! I don't need to use my skills just yet. Yee! Boink! The beaver is pretty fun to use, honestly. Heck yeah! I do like the designs, they're cute. An alphid egg. An egg happily raised from an aphid. Make sure to eat it before it hatches. Restores 3 HP to an ally. What does that mean? I'm guessing the berries are like money basically in this game? I don't know, I haven't really looked yet. Oh, okay. That's what I do with the grass. What are you? Hello? Excuse me, bug of old complexion. Is everything alright? Hey, Kabu, we're supposed to be adventuring. Snake Mouth's den? Endless riches? Sorry, V, I cannot ignore no bucket of stress. First of all, name's Chuck, and I bet I'm younger than both of you. But if you gotta know, I'm almost done arranging my cozy rest place for travelers. Going to Snake Mouth's den? I just can't pull out this darned weed. You call this cozy? Chuck. Chuck, Snake Mouth's den is more dangerous than rain on a wedding day. Shouldn't you be warning travelers? Look, will you help me or not? I'm not pulling anything, at least not for free. Watch this, V. If I press B near small bushes or rocks. Whoa, nice! Sounds like this is no match for my horn. I'll be. You actually helped me. This made my week. You got a reward ready, right? But V, help me out and raise our reward. And you didn't do anything. It's really, really not. No worry, helpful bugs deserve gratitude. I ain't got much, but please take this. 10 berries! Berries! So many berries! Use them to buy something nice later. Alright? Thank you, we surely will. We'll be going now. Make sure you don't warn others of the danger. If you are near something that can be interacted with using the horn, a green exclamation point will up over the party leader's head. Okay, so... the honey drop. Honey's produced in the BQ and makes you happy but also fat. Restores 5 TP. I see. Uh-huh. Okay. Cool. You want to know more about the enemies you're fighting? Don't forget you can spy using the strategies menus during battle. Yes. Let's switch over to Kabu. Yeah, looks like I'll be using Kabu for a little bit. That's fine. Yep, okay, that delay's a little bit longer than I was expecting for Kabu. Yeah! Alright, V, what do you got? Knock him out of the sky. Block, okay. There we go. Haha. Take that. We're gonna play a normal one for now. Not gonna switch to hard mode just yet. 12 exploration points. Take them down. Taking down some bushes. Ooh, crunchy leaf. A dry leaf. A satisfying crunch when bit. Restores 4 HP to an ally. I do like that. I'm not really using skills just yet. I'm also oddly conservative when it comes to skills. I use my base attack way more than I have any reason to. This is it. Snakemouth's den. It doesn't look that scary, you know? According to rumors I've heard, it's the brave of 1,000 explorers. Having into countless journeys, many a song have been written about its dangers. For real? The interior must be absolutely riddled with monsters and death traps. We must be extremely cautious. Gee, way to sell to me, Kabu. The higher the danger, the greater the treasure. It is true that the artifact is likely to be inside. But are simple riches worth such a risk to you? Sorry, I'm trying to talk a little. Stop trying to scare me off. Let's get in there. Let's make sure she stays alive. Yeah, you're probably right. All I do is just hit it with something. What's this? Crystal berry. You found a crystal berry. These are rare items found by collectors around the world. If something, one will trade them for rare goods somewhere. You can check out how many you have in the pause menu. Neat! Okay. Let's switch over. Would you like to save? Yeah, let's save. Alright. I wasn't expecting like the first area to be like that dangerous just yet. On the exploration do there. Anyways, this is Snakemouth's den. Sorry, I'm having more chocolate. I don't know why I wanted this chocolate. I just did. It's good chocolate, though. There's much more light here. This room must be quite near the cracked ceiling. Well, it's a particularly cozy entrance. Uh-huh. Hey, Kevin, you really have a mint on every small thing. I'm sorry. Hey, don't look sad. How about this? I want to know more about where we are, about something near us. We'll just, back space. Sound good? Very well. I'll make sure to have information at hand for when you do. Cool. Let's keep going. Alright, what do we got? Boink! That didn't do much damage. Let's see what we got here. What's up with this thing? It's like a spiky pillbug. The armor's really strong, so I can barely hurt it. I bet Kabu can flip it over, though. Well, Kabu can flip it over, huh? A bit faster than I was expecting. Okay, stop them around. And flip you over. Oh, it did that. Oops. I was expecting to, have a little more resistance to that. I know it's like the first, semi-armored enemy. Was this a spring? Oh, it is definitely a spring. Hi, Kabu. Some enemies have defense, which reduces the power of your attacks. Sharp horns ignore some defense and can even flip certain enemies, negating defense entirely. That's where Kabu's experience is definitely going to be the most useful. Let me guess. Knew it! Found a mushroom! Mushroom beyond average. Restores 3 HP and cures poison. Poison, huh? Because that was kind of bound to happen to some degree, but let's see what we got here. Must be Starlight. Bridge seems to be out. How are we going to cross? Well, that's it. Game over. Let's go back. Wait, hold on. It's too soon to give up. There must be a way. Duh, I was kidding, you know? Look over there. It's one of those ancient switches. We just need to hit it. You can fly over to it, right? That's too much effort. I've got a better plan. A mighty boomerang. I'll just need to get in front of it with X and press B to throw it. Well, trust you with this then. Give it your best shot. Whee! Not exactly the way I was expecting that to work, but, sure. Well done, V. I wasn't expecting you to do that. Yeah, of course. This is planned. Continue. I'm glad to have a reliable partner. Super reliable. Yes. Seems to be broken. Huh. Interesting. Okay. It seems like Kabu's better for this. Oh, I got hit. Ow. It doesn't matter for now. Let's just go with this. Take out the little seedling. Yeah. Oh, that was not who I was expecting to get hit there. Okay. Don't worry, V, we've got this. Kabu will help, and we'll get that fixed. Alright, V, we got you. We got you, girl. We'll get you fixed. Outfit egg. I probably should actually do something about the inventory thing. Yeah, there we go. V does not have much HP. Leave this place, for beyond its point lies great danger. We've already lost some of ours to this wretched place. Ursus, this coziness was an illusion. Our path won't be easy. That much is for sure. No place full of treasure ever's been safe. So many have fallen looking for riches. Let's find the treasure quickly, so no one else ventures in here. Do this for them. Do we know? I feel like Kabu's got kind of a past here. I don't know. I'm actually curious. Alright. Damn it. Good job. Actually, yeah. Let's do this. Let's flip over this boy. Haha! Gotcha! Alright, level up there, Beep. Good job, girl. Alright, Kabu's gonna come in, and yoink! Almost there! Almost to the level. Sorry, my exploration mindset's thinking here. We've reached the dead end, but it's ancient ruins, so not really. Right, if we leave no stone unturned, we'll open a path. Oh, jeez. Well, that looks suspicious. That. Vroom vroom. Huh, what do we got here? Say, it's solely a button, isn't it? Ah, okay. Usually the puzzles are difficult. Alright, with the two switches there like that, I'm surprised no one found that. A mushroom? What? We did all this for that? Seriously, it wasn't even a rare item. Heck, it wasn't even a rare mushroom. Who designed this place? I'll sting them in the face. I'll tear this place down. Come now, V. Unfortunate as it may be, let's pick it up and start looking again. Gotta be something. Huh? What? Uh-oh. Yeah. Phew, that was close. Kabu? You okay? I guess he is. This is the perfect time to go home. I don't like the look of that place. Those reliable teammates. I'm going to regret this. Huh? Oh. No rush. I can wait. I'm lucky this mushroom broke my fall. I could have carried you, but you seemed really heavy. I assure you I'm lighter than I seem. Uh-huh. Anyways, this place is really creepy. I must agree, there doesn't seem a way back up for me. I'll have to look around. Let's be careful, okay? You're almost gonna goner. Oh my. Well, since we're here, I might as well save. Why not? I don't plan to go too long today. I'm only gonna go like maybe 2 hours at most today. Yikes, is that a moth? By the Queen, what a terrible fate. Moment of silence and solidarity for a fallen explorer. Snore. What? Wait, he's alive! Quick, we must free him. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna see if the beamerang can cut through web. I'll make sure there are no other survivors. V, watch out! Uh-oh. It's a spider! A spider! How could a beast so huge sneak up on us? Kabu, we gotta run! Treasure ain't worth this! It's not that. We can't abandon this poor moth to his fate. Hi. V, wait! Curses! That's be some cruel irony. However, I can't give up, even if I'm alone. Well, since I'm alone, no point using skills. Uh-oh. This isn't good. It is stronger than it looks. Crud, it's too high up. If only V was here. Since I really sit here and do nothing. Yeah, we'll just do that. Oh no, not poison. It is too much by myself. Oh no. Everyone, I failed. You wasted your hopes on me. Oh, nice shot, V. Look, by the holy jaws of the Queen, V, you left me to my fate. You are vile. Hey, I was going to apologize, and I came back, right? You pushed me away from the web. I still left, so I'm... I'll probably scold you later. The situation is dire, but I've got a plan. We'll attack the web, holding them off while battling the spider. And we fail when we free him. Precisely. Next we'll run together this time, without leaving anyone apologize. I apologize already. Here he comes. Let's do this. Alright. Let's do a little bit there. Alright, well, oh, I can do a little bit. Cool. I don't know, I can do... there. Well, I blocked. Hi. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna guess the person in the front does typically get hit more. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have V attack Spire just to, like, annoy it a little. Kabu can probably take it. Remember the plan. We must attack the web holding the moth cap. Yes, of course. Ah! It's getting there. It's getting there. Alright, you did it! Begone, wretched beast! Kapu, I'm done here. Well done. Off we go. Let's get out of here. Uh-oh. It was alone already, monster. Gee, glad it's too fat to come in here. Kabu, sorry for running away. Very well, you are forgiven, V. It was understandable. Took you long enough. Most people would be crying and getting rescued. Ugh. Let us turn over newly, V. This moth is our priority. You're awake. Maji. What the? Hey, you okay? You hit your head? This must be speaking an ancient tongue. Perhaps he is of the fabled tribes lurking underground. No, we can speak Mongish. Do you need like a minute? No. We are fine now. Thank goodness, you had us quite worried. Where are we? Where is the spider? Right, let's get you up to speed. Truly, it seems we owe our life to you, V. Seriously. No big deal. It sucks that we're trapped, though. We're looking for treasure as well, alongside fellow explorers. What's your name? Leaf is fine, and somewhat a scouting mission, in fact. You got some luck to be alive. You learn anything about scouting? About the artifact? Artifact? It is here. It's probably ahead. If we work together, we'll surely find it and the exit. We have little choice. We will accompany you. Can you fight? Not really part of scouting. Seriously? You came to this place without knowing how to fight? Make sure to sit behind us so we can protect you. How reassuring. Okay, we've spent too much time here. Let's look at the exit. Okay, just two of them for now. Would you like to save? Let's save. Okay. Alright, well, just two of them and the third person there. I don't know, I feel like the third person is left. Is like another party member. Give me a second, I need to hydrate. Doing voice work, whenever you've never really done it, kinda does that. What a weird tablet. It's written in a weird language. It seems to be ancient script. These letters look familiar to us. We should be able to decipher it. Let's check again. Oh. Oh. Wizard Front receives a bonus to attacking power and returning said person to target more often by enemies. You can't switch if someone exhausted all their turns. Okay. I like using V as a scout. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at the bestiary. He's filled. And there we go. Eep! That man is possessed! No way! This is a story the Queen tells us kids to scare them. This is too creepy. I gotta take it out. Great! Boink! Delay on the attack. I was expecting that to be pretty different. Yeah! Almost there! A honey drop! Really should be using my techniques more. Sleep. The little sound effect's pretty satisfying, not gonna lie. A little boomerang. Boing, boing, I'm doing my platforming. Oh, I got them both. Neat. I didn't think I would get both on that shot. Alright. Haha. Alright, do you know what to do? I mean, Kabu would have been better to want to get the double hit, but I'll take it. Ow. I mean, it'll be fine for now. B can handle it for a little bit longer. Sorry, B. You're good. Just hold out a little more, girl. We'll be good. And there we go. Rank off. What do we get for the rank up? 1 health point for each member, which is pretty good. 3 points in team members are medal points, which equips more medals. Haven't found any medals yet. An extra HP wouldn't hurt, so let's go with an extra HP for now. B's secret stash. Okay. What do we got? B heals 4 HP to an ally while carrying poison with an item from her secret stash. This does not consume normal items. Ooh, okay, okay. So B can heal, which is awesome. Alright, Kabu, let's finish it up. Ha! 5 exploration points for that. That's surprising. I feel like I would have gotten a lot less. Oh, more honey. Honey! You hear everything's from the outside. Ooh, crystal berry! Pressing B allows you to change who's currently acting without changing the party order. Each party member has different ways of attacking and different reaches for their attacks and skills. Find who's currently acting to not waste actions on the wrong enemy. Yes. I was kind of noticing that whenever I was trying myself. I do like the lower minor attacks. There it is. Just a little hop, skip, and jump. It really does feel like Kabu is supposed to be the one you should be using. Alright, let's go! Probably won't take them the first round. Maybe. Yeah, close. Ow. I'll be honest, I probably won't change my... Okay, no, I actually want to keep Kabu in the... for now. I mean, be in the back. I want to be in the back for a little bit, just because Kabu does have a little extra HP. It's kind of nice. Alright, well, this will probably take down the Pillbug. Yeah. Just fighting everything along the way. That's how I play these games. Kind of weird how I can just do that, but okay. Crunchy leaf. What's this? Increases an ally's HP by 2. Could be the first one I really get, if I'm kind of thinking about it. Alright, what's over here? Ah, nope, didn't get it. That's fine. Alright, knock him down. And yoink! 4 exploration points. Hurrah! What do we got here? Hitting an enemy from outside the battle will stun it for a short amount of time. During battle, an enemy's stun grants one more action to the party leader. Though the opposite also hold. It's true if you in the middle of an attack, I noticed. While we're here, let's switch over to V. Oops. Oh. Neat. Good now if I miss the platforming by me just walking off the edge, you know, the normal. Did I use up HP on that? No, I didn't. I'm actually a little surprised. I thought it would. It seemed like that was an action where I'd be like, you know what, you just take a little bit of HP to the party leader. Oh. Nice work, everyone. Leave! Watch out! What the heck? By the great ancestors, what kind of sorcery is it? We, are unsure. This is new. You seriously expect us to believe that? We mean it. It is the truth. Magic is no common feat. There are less than 10 known sorcerers in history. You're not some criminal with a huge bounty, are you? You seriously believe that? We'll talk later. I take it you can fight now? We'll try. Wait, everyone. Now that we're a trio, let me share a useful technique. The turn relay, picked from the colorful flower, one of us can lend our turn to another. How is that useful? It sounds tedious. Well, for example, we let V attack twice and knock down flying enemies. Yeah, shouldn't let me attack 3 times. I can take them all on. You shouldn't abuse it like that, though. Exhaustion will reduce your attack power by 1 every time you act in a run. Fine. Sounds mildly useful. We will try it. Now, on your guard. Turn relay. Well, let's see what we got for now. Oh, I'm fully healed. Nice. For now, I'll attack the flying enemy. Knock him down. Let's take you. Ooh, he's a little more durable than I thought. Okay. Let's see what we got here. The jelly shroom. Alright. Oh, mushrooms get crazier by the day. Although some of our skills could finish off quickly. B, help us save some TP. Meanwhile, blocking. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, you can poison. It's annoying. Alright, take down the jelly shroom. Ha! Alright, D, knock him down. Knock him down, girl. Knock him out of the sky. What do you got here? Press the button shown near at the end of the countdown. Interesting. It's a ground-based attack, though, so V still has to take down the airborne targets. Goodness, that magic isn't a joke. It's pretty cool. If you truly couldn't do it before, this den is hiding more secrets than I first thought. Everything's just too suspicious. I don't believe Leaf yet. We're telling the truth. If it ice magic, then that cursed spider wouldn't caught us. I say, let's focus on getting out alive. We can collect our thoughts when we're safe. Very well. If you need to freeze anything, press B while we are leading. I guess it's fine now. Onwards! I can almost smell the treasure. Alright. It's right in front of me, huh? Okay. Frozen enemies can't be stunned, but can be climbed on or used to hold switches. Neat. Okay. An item. Okay. Items are always useful. I'll take the items. We'll stick with Kabu for now. Uh-oh. Ah! It's not funny. I'm all soaked now. Sorry, V. I couldn't help it. Seems like the ceiling's dripping. Oh, why is there so much water here? Near us, above us. Doesn't make sense. This is good though. What do you mean? If it's water, then it can be frozen. Impressive. If you could do that, then we'll open up a lot of options for us. I bet I can push them with my horn as well. That's pretty cool, Leaf. The enemies of the water around us, even if they seem like obstacles, we can exploit them for our own benefit. Let's give your ice magic a try on all we can find. Good to know. Yeah, knock you out of there. Knock him out of the park. Ha! Well, let's do Kabu again. Alright, V, take him down. So far, I do like the composition we have here. Good. Good block for me. Good block. I should actually see what skills Leaf has, too. I haven't looked at that yet. I've only used the basic attack in a spy. Not really, showing much yet. Okay, what's this? The craftsmanship on this statue is pretty good, compared to everything else at least. That it is. It's a shame this power outlived its creators. Yeah, you don't hear about roaches and folk tales nowadays. Pardon? When did the roaches appear? A bit before I was born, I think. So pretty recently. Hey! It was indeed quite a recent event. No one knows for sure how and why, however. This is depressing talk. We should really find a way out. This can't be right. Alright. Honey drop! V, you're B, can't you make more of those? Seems like that'd be really useful. Alright, let me get the control down again. Okay. Alright, let's save since I basically have to hit just anything. I feel like they want me to use Leaf for a little bit, so let's use Leaf. It's like right there. Now I can just platform over. Oh, hello. Alright. What do we got for skills here? Icefall. Creates an icy projectile that may freeze any enemies around its impact radius. Yeah, let's give it a go. Oh. That'll work. Alright, and you know what? Let's see if that'll work. That will work. Okay. I feel like I'm going to be using a lot of that for Leaf. Heck yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Geysers can be frozen. Frozen geysers can be used as platforms, but they thaw out after a while. By giving it a heavy stroke, one can break them even faster. Geysers can also carry on lightweight objects on top of them. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. They don't stay like that forever. That's fine. Oh, my desire to take down everything is coming into play. Okay. Alright. There we go. Yeah, well, let's do this. V taken down. Good job, V. Haha! Knocked down at least. Kabu. Flip him over one more time. I mean, it probably won't matter what I'm doing for... Yeah, I just had to make sure I realized what button I was hitting. Not a big deal, not a big deal. Big deal. We got it. Uh-oh. Sure. Why not? I'll use some more of this stuff later. Definitely the point where it's not really that big of a deal. It's pretty easy to deal. Oops. Let's just break that. And there. Got it. What does this do? Oh, okay, okay. I see. And oops. Okay. Over to Leaf. And Kabu gets over here and we do some platforming. Hurrah! Frozen enemies cannot act and they take increased damage when hit in battle. However, freezing an enemy while it's frozen will thaw it out immediately. Yep. Makes sense to me. I did freeze him on that one shot. It's not a guarantee. Okay, what do we got here? A lot of enemies. Same amount as we have. Good shot, good shot, good shot. And flip him over. Oh, shoot, wrong guy. Wrong target. I keep on thinking that they're always just going to attack the first person, when that's really not true. Though it is whoever's in front is the most likely. I wonder if this will work like this. That will not work all the way out. Okay. Aha! Take that. Too early. Boing! Oh, okay. Good job. Good job, team. We did it. We've done it. A little bit there. We got some ice puzzle. We're gonna have a lot of ice puzzles, aren't we? By blocking with precise timing, it's possible to further reduce damage received from enemies. You block it exactly when the enemy hits, there's an audio cue and a different message will show up confirming you've done so successfully. That's what we call a super block. Is it any object or is it being? Oh, okay. I see. Oh. Well, let's go this way, see where we go. Okay, good. Looks like we're gonna do that. Go. And up we go! Platforming! Or at least basic kind of platforming. I don't know how much you can really do in a game like this. It's a little hard to tell exactly where we're going. Oh, right, I can kind of... I'll just have some fun. Alright. Well, it's a stunning mechanic. Okay, I mean, still cool. You seem to be weak to ice, which is cool. Which is good. That or Leaf's just really good on the power. Probably has, it has like 0 HP. Not used to that being a delay. Alright, you take the lead for a little bit. Let's hope Leaf will be okay. Leaf will be fine. Almost up again on another rank. I think I'll probably not gonna up HP much. This mushroom is really dangerous. Unfortunately, it's super delicious. Restores 1 TP for ice. Okay, for now, let's restore that and restore that. I'll keep it for now. I don't see myself using that, whatever it is. Oh, okay, I see what I have to do. Give me a sec. Go like that. Do that. Just yoink and yoink and yoink. Oops. Give me a second and... Gotta put it just a little bit higher. There. Yeah. This will be better. B, can you... Okay, never mind. Oh, come on. Now, Leaf, just stay right there. The other, don't worry about the other two. They will see you just a second. Ha! Oh. Yeah, the other two can do whatever. What is this? Just a switch? Is everyone alright? Did we cause the tremor? I guess it was a pretty big switch. We must have made progress on unlocking the door. Let's keep going. Where's this go? Oh, Bristleberry. I don't know what it did, but, mushroom. Mushrooms! I mean, it makes sense. I mean, they're little bugs. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's also a function. Okay. Cuckoo. I think Cabo in the front's probably best for now. Ah! Alright, V. Finish it off. job. Only been 2 buttons so far. I'm pretty sure it can be all the base buttons. Get a few extra berries. We'll let Gabo keep the lead for now. Poison Defender Medal. Increase ally defense when while poisoned by 1. Interesting. Medals. I seem to be keeping him in the front a lot, honestly. And for now, I'll just let Leaf have the extra HP. I feel like that's more useful. I keep on thinking of that for some reason. I don't know why. Well, maybe help me out here, girl. There we go. Oh, okay. Platforming! 5H! Ah! Okay. Our attack did nothing. Good. Get that last little bit of damage. Let's get him out of the sky. Took the full damage. Alright. Hit him with that horn. And took him down. Hey! Break off. Let's go with teamwork points for now. I'll do the medal points here after this. I'm gonna do 1 for each for now. I'm gonna keep on V because I feel like having a range is gonna be more useful. Oh, jeez, that was not what I was expecting to do. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll take you out, Sky. Alright, and there we go. Oh, wasn't enough. Alright, this'll do it. That last little bit will do it. You'll be okay, girl. Flip him over. Alright, Leaf, do it. Oh, we do slowly get more exploration points needed too. I was wondering if it's gonna say 100 or not. A magic seed. Revives an ally with 7 HP. Ooh, I'm gonna keep that. I'm not gonna use it. I already know I won't. Plant and fungi-based creatures are weak to cold temperatures. Made creatures have different weaknesses and resistances, some of which could change the outcome of a battle. Alright, beamerang away! Okay, and off we go. Keep exploring. Oh, my kitty's sleeping. I heard a weird noise. I was like, what? Man, these like the easiest ones I've noticed so far that I actually get like some of the stuff. Alright. So you know the strategies. Get a little bit easier to handle. Aha! The ants don't have much to deal with. 5 exploration points. And off we go! Do I even need any health right now? Sure, I guess. I feel like that's gonna be kind of a problem for a while. Okay. Alright, Leaf. What was that delay? There we go. And back over to Leaf. Hmm. I wonder, can I hold it? No, I cannot. Alright. We go back over with V. Yeah, I know you can do this. You can fly, girl. And move. That's teamwork. Oh, there we go. And simple strategy 4. Take the mushroom out of the sky. That is a sentence I just said. Hurrah! Haha! I do like having active healing ability. Kind of weird. I use Paper Mario games not having a healing skill. Well, there is a healing skill, but it's not really a thing. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Why not? Poke. Alright, that's 2 switches. Are you sure the door should be all open now? Good, let's make our way back to the door. Hey, looks like we got it. Nice! Nice! Off we go! Whee! V will lead the charge. Even the Kabu's probably the better one to do it, because he's the tanky boy. In comparison. Okay, what do we got here? Let's take a look. Okay, looks like another poison defense. I haven't really gotten poisoned too much, potentially, yet. What do we got here? Ooh, a lot of things. Alright, and... oops. Alright, that's fine. Alright, took a bit of damage there, that's fine. Perfect block. Haha. Seems like it's only 2 buttons right now. Ugh. Could have been bad. I feel like the poison defense badge isn't going to be very useful just yet. But I do kind of like the concept where if you are poisoned, you get like some benefit out of it. I mean, it's not necessarily a good one, you still are losing health. That's a cool concept. I mean, it's been done before, but I do like the thought. Is it down here? I was about to say, down here? Okay, I see. Let's... Geronimo! Poison resistance method. Once again, I haven't really seen too many instances of poison just yet. But who knows, I could be... let's get that. Yeah, let's give that to B. If for nothing else, just to knock another boy down. Only do it once. Alright, and take you out. Poison! Alright, let's finish off this one. Uh-oh. B. Hold it! Hold it, girl! Pull together, girl! We're almost done. That's actually perfect. I was actually wanting to use an item. There we go. Kind of funny how the mushroom is, you know, curing poison, but you know, Oh. Well, that was a thing. Anyways, let's go with this for now. Ooh, what's this? This is a weird looking thing. Could this be the artifact? Some sort of mask? It doesn't really seem special or valuable. So let's go. Leave? Are you alright? Yes, this mask is very potent magic. I reacted strongly to it. That settles it then. This is probably the real artifact. Dibs! You shouldn't touch it anyways. The queen has claimed it already, V. Yeah, whatever. You have found the ancient mask! What does this do? Uh-oh. That doesn't look like a good prize. Eep! What? Oh dear. Curses, it's a trap! We need to leave! And quickly. Uh-oh. You! Seriously? A spider? It's the worst possible timing. We disagree. It's the perfect time for payback. Wait. It won't let us escape. We might as well defeat it. But last time we had to run! We're stronger now. The leaf is with us. It's about as we cannot run. Yeah! Alright, let's take it out before the room floods. Ew, that doesn't look good. Boing, boing, boing! What? Oh no. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. It's maybe unbecoming of us, but after so long, we're gonna get revenge. For all the time we spent inside that cocoon, you'll suffer tenfold. As long as V keeps it knocked down, we'll have intimacy. Well. Ah! That wasn't much damage as I was expecting. You know, V's gonna be the most useful in this fight, easily. Alright, hopefully Kabu can knock it down. No, he cannot. Okay. Ooh. Spider knows V's the problem here. Uh-oh. Alright. It is definitely the other two play support while V does the damage. Yeah. There we go. V is definitely the damage dealer here this time. Let's go! V! 1, 2, 3, and 4! Uh-oh. Oh, I see. Gotta make this fun. No. I don't think taunting is gonna be the best skill right now. That's fine. Ooh, wasn't expecting the B button. Tornado toss! Haha! Definitely not too much damage yet. I'm waiting for something to come up out of nowhere. I can do one more tornado toss, so that's good. Actually, no, I need to do ice fall. Alright. Alright, Kabu's doing his job correctly. My inventory is oddly small. Alright, one more. I should do it. Alright. Go for it, V! No, 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 no. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, poisoned. No, we don't. Ugh. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's only appropriate. V was the one who was doing those. Finish up, girl. Okay. And that was the first boss. Not bad, not bad. We only knocked out. We did it. For real this time. We really did it. What a scare, but working together, we were victorious. We did it. Thank you. We don't know how much what happened to us, but beating up that spider was a great stress relief. No problem. I was gonna beat it up anyways. And we got the treasure too. Ooh. Messes. We forgot about the blood. We should probably leave while we can. Oh, heck. The adventurous duo, V and Kabu, go over the Snake Paths for their team's first exploration mission. A place known for having consumed any previous explorer that dared to enter. Even so, the team stuck together and were surprised with a new friend, Leaf. Together, they found one of the fabled artifacts that the Ant Queen has been looking for. Triggering her trap, they defeated the vile spider before getting swept away. What will happen to this trio who met due to chance? Will they stick together in their journey? Little do they know that their adventure is just starting. End of chapter 1. I'll get the little chief and the mom here real quick. Oh, well, maybe not yet, I suppose. I'm gonna have fun voice acting. Ugh. What? Oh. Leaf, you alright? Oh, I'm all soaked. We really got lucky. I'm a bit hazy. We got the artifact, and that spider attacked. Yeah, the artifact. I dropped it. Leaf, did you grab the artifact? Seriously, V. Worry about the artifact later. Let's make sure Leaf is okay first. Ugh. Next time, I'll just freeze in the whole dumb river. Ugh, I'm so relieved to see you well. So, did you catch the artifact, or? The artifact? It's over there. Oh, neat. How, convenient. Alrighty, not a scratch. Your concern is touching, V. Oh, drop it. You look super fine. Well, at least we've completed our mission. Ugh, we're gonna need a good rest. After we figure out where we are. If we recall, this is close to the Ant Kingdom. We should get back to the city pretty quickly. It's nice to feel the sun again. It'll be good to go back. Honestly, V, you may be raving about the artifact, but seeing you here is the true victory in my eyes. Thanks? Geez, calm down over there. Let's report to the Queen and get our reward. Hell's Ant. Would you like to save? Yeah, let's save. Save complete. What's this over here? We should head to the Ant Kingdom. Alright, what do we got? Might as well keep exploring, see what we got. Not much so far, but, you know, there's so many things we could do. A spicy berry, a blazing hot berry that boosts an ally's attack for 2 turns. Ooh, okay. Doesn't seem like the thing that'll be immediately useful for every situation, but you never know. I definitely can't make that. Well, okay, what's over here? This looks like the Ant Kingdom. Well, this looks like something. Oh, no, it's just the entryway again. North is the Ant Kingdom, west is Snake Mouth. Way south is Golden Path. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, goodness, you're all right. I couldn't stop worrying ever since you left. It was a rocky journey, well, with the flood. No kidding. I don't want to see rivers for a while. I'm glad to finally be out of there, at least. Rivers? You're some lucky bugs. But, the Kabu, who's this? Oh, Patel, this is Leaf. We found him trapped in Snake Mouth. did make it into Snake Mouth. Huh, so you thought you'd fail. Going to Snake Mouth is crazy. Failing would have been a good idea, really. Well, we didn't. We got the artifact. Nice one, V. Reverse that. What? Impossible. You actually made it into Snake Mouth's depths. Yeah, we did it in your face at hell. No sports bug like. V is folly to boast. It's folly to tell me I can't do something. Doesn't like the real deal? Yes, it's quite like another artifact we're looking into. It must be the genuine deal. It's just like Neolith was saying. Hmm? I was just thinking you should go see the Queen right away. She'll be beyond ecstatic. It has been some time since we last saw the Queen. Wait, actually, looking around, I don't recognize its structure over there. Was it built recently? Wait, you mean the association? It's been there for many moons. Huh? Are you not around here? Are you? We are. We recognize this place, but something feels off. You're just fuzzy from the cave. I bet it'll come back to you. So, what about Leaf? I heard that exploration unit can only have 2 members. Oh, that. Well, it's unusual, but you did conquer Snake Mouth. It's been a goal for ages. Ages? I suppose that... Alright, my party is the association caretaker in honor of your feat. I grant you Team Snake Mouth. Part of being able to have 3 members. Team Snake Mouth? A proper explorer team's name. Yay? Well, that's that. Let's go see the Queen. She must know that the artifact was found. Oh, I'm so jealous. I hope the reward's so good. It better be. Let us go then. Yes, I'll walk through the plaza should help. We need more information. He's sounding like he's been with a group. Like, not the group that we are. Oh my gosh, my throat. We're back in business. Check out what we have in stock. Stand here and item press A. If you want to sell stuff, talk to my husband about it. Magic Seed. Ooh, okay. Quickly. Oh, okay. Early Berry, that boosts ally defense. Spicy Berry, which is attack. Okay. Okay. What is this? I think I just randomly came into... Why would you let this happen? It recovers 1 TP, but don't eat it. Don't say you weren't warned. Understandable. Have a nice day. I will, take that to consideration. Hey, welcome to our home. So, if you excuse my wife, she has a short temper. Can I help you with something? Please. Press B to cancel. Let's see here. Worth 9 berries. Worth 1 berry. Worth 1. Yeah. I think it'll be good for now. Can we talk to this guy? Nope, doesn't look like it. What's over here? I'm currently not home. If you need me, leave a message with the lovely ladybugs next door. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't do. Huh. I didn't even know that. I was like, oh, just going around, just being myself. Alright, everyone. Let's get palace through the gate ahead. Let's hurry up then. It's big reward time. Ready to go, Leaf? You seem a bit pale. You don't need to worry. Let's go. Explorers, right? That's so cool. Someday I want to be an explorer too. Adorable. We could just make a fry cook honey for dinner every night. Maybe we should give him 2 honey drops instead of 1. Don't do that. It's dangerous. What harm could some more honey do? Look, don't ask me. Just don't do it. No time for that. We have to head to the castle. Okay, fine. Ooh, visitors, are you interested in the plays at the theater? No time, let's head to the castle. Okay, picky, pushy. Okay, fine, jeez. That wasn't a tell. V and Kabu too. Maki, perfect time. You spread quickly, so you two succeeded. You conquered Snake Mouth. You've made a friend even. You bet we did. We were all worried for nothing. You was correct. I'm quite relieved. I've arranged a meeting with Queen. She's expecting us right now. Since Maki's going with you, I guess it's back to work for me. Thank you for accompanying us, you tell. No problem. Stay out of trouble, alright? Well then, let us go. Lead the way. What's this? The castle's amazing, isn't it? Our ancestors built it, but I can't imagine where we would start if we needed another anthill. There's a lot, not gonna lie. I feel like it would make sense to start. Greetings, fellow god. No one for words, I see. Understandable. I'm not much for words sometimes myself. Oh, I'm not the wordiest person in the world. Maki, there you are. You know the queen hates waiting. Please forgive our delay. We're ready, though! Wouldn't you mind if we stepped right in? No objections. The sooner that we answer our doubts, the better. That'll do. Let us proceed, then. I should certainly hope I'm not, annoying my neighbors doing this. I stand before your majesty, Queen Elzant II. So it's true. So you're the brave ones who found the Snake Mouth artifact? Wonderful, so very wonderful. Lieutenant, you're dismissed. You have your own business to attend to, as you wish, my queen. Time is precious. Now let us wait. The artifact. You may hand it over. Reward first. No, I want to see the reward first. V, have you gone mad? Prudent child, how dare you refer to the queen in such a manner? A feisty one, aren't you? You dare to speak to me with such insolence. You truly have a keen judge of character. Grant your blessings, the poor. Few do I spare the rod in respect to their accomplishments. Your Majesty, they are not worthy being in your presence, much less your pardon. Stay put, Cyrant. They accomplished what your squad failed to do, didn't they? Do not forget your place, young bee. Complete the transaction quickly. As you command. Clearly the everlasting something my mother spent her life looking for. Such beauty which will belong to the Ant Kingdom. Here, you've earned this. Crystal berry! 30 berries! Whoa! This is fun! Brave explorer. Sorry. Brave explorers, you performed a valiant task. Your place in history of our kingdoms is assured. Congratulations, it is praise well earned. Oh, of course. Thank you, Your Highness. First bee in the Hall of Fame! Thanks. Can we ask for something, though? I suppose we could afford the time for one question. What would it be? Your Highness! What was all this fuss about? Urgent news! Confidential information. It's about that. That? You say, come hither. I see. Maki, I leave you to your mission. While you're at it, inform artists that an expedition is confirmed. Of course, I shall move out at once, Your Highness. You three, I bless you with a head start. Cyrant, brief them about the Golden Hills expedition. Heed me. Reports state that ancient artifacts lurk in the Golden Hills. There's a small, rich, rural settlement beyond our kingdom. It can be reached from tunnel south of the Explorers Association. Isn't that Bee King territory? Do not dare enter us again, child. The Bee Kingdoms are close ally. They are, of course, aware of our expedition. Now, talk to the locals, obtain information, and seize the artifact, no matter the cost. Have you understood my command? Of course. Alright then, take the map, just in case. I would hope you know how to head south. Thanks. So, about our question. Whatever it was, I'm sure I can wait. This is of utmost importance. Out. Do not make your majesty repeat yourself. Move out. Gee, alright, let's go. Indeed, it'd be wise to anger our queen. Chapter 2! Sacred Golden Hills. There's so much dialogue. I knew it was an RPG, but still. Oh my gosh. Yep, okay. I get ya, fine. Oh my gosh, we're talking. Alright, we did it. Look at all these berries. Yeah, I got a big scare. I have to admit, we did really well. Yeah, we gotta celebrate. Maybe the Golden Hills Festival? That's right. How fortunate that our expedition would line up with such an occasion. Leave, you could pretend to be happy or something. Habu, may we confess something? When our team left for Snake Mouth, the queen was Elzant the First. What? What? That's not possible. Yeah, I wasn't even born when the new queen took the throne. It's the truth. The plaza's changed. There's a new queen. We can't find her team anywhere. We've been trapped for decades? We don't even know. We were just fuzzy, but walking around has confirmed it. Leaf. This new queen, she rubs us the wrong way. Shush! You can't just say that in here! Elzant the First was kind of understanding. This new queen doesn't quite live up to her. Sorry, too much has happened. We didn't get a chance to ask anything either. Yikes! What should we do? This isn't normal at all. Leaf. I can understand the pain you are feeling. Probably there's no one who can. But come with us. Maybe as we explore, we'll find the truth behind what's happened to you. The truth? Yeah, maybe there's clues around or something. Oh, alright. Let's get in. We're left with a little choice. You're fun to be around at least. Well, yeah. Thank you, Leaf. Together, we've conquered Snake Mouth. And together, we'll figure this out. For now, let us continue this mission. We'll be okay. Alright, let's head on south for clues and glory. Leaf. Alright, now let's go actually explore this place, see what we have here, and figure out if my throat's gonna handle that. Stress nowadays. Wait, you're Becca, right? Just a humble caretaker. You know her. Yeah, Rebecca, do you remember us? It's Leaf. I'm just gonna sneak my thing. Curses. This is... okay. I'm only gonna read the main dialogue for now. Because my throat is starting to wear itself out, and that's probably not good. Guess who's not used to talking still? I need a little more water. Probably should heal Cabu sometime, huh? Probably be a good idea. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, fair enough. What? Huh. Let's help out. We don't really have another choice. Okay. We're looking for this book. The 20 Ways of... Wait, that Brooks job. I have the Explorer's Fact Hunt. You hunt facts? Can't smack facts? Please tell us more. Right, yay, this looks simple. Discoveries, I'm sure you've seen at least one already. Super special places. You donate discovery info to the library. What would you? Deal, how much info do you want? We'll reward you for 5 discoveries you find every 5. Includes berries, metals, and other goodies. Okay. Sounds like a fun school game. I'm in. Sure, we're in. Could you help us find that book now? Nope. Oh. Shut down. Okay, doesn't look like we're gonna get in there. Doors closed. What do we have? Explorers have come visit mine. It's a work in progress. It's only gonna improve. What do you mean? Huh. Nothing, okay. What's over here? Don't mind me talking. It doesn't backfire. The elevator. Nothing much here so far. Teamwork, I see. Alright, looks like that's everything for now in here. Just gonna keep on exploring. Whee! I can definitely see myself getting really into this game. Alright. I like the charm of this game. This game is really charming, not gonna lie. Customers, welcome. If you want to sleep here, it's 3 berries a bug, so 9 berries. We'll do that later. We'll see what we got now. Hey, Utter, you got any quests for me? Why, yes I do. You're really quick and dirty with the HIV. I'd like to see any and all available ones if possible. Those are almost never worth it. Nonsense me. Helping out others is all. Oh, how noble. Moving really kind of. Alright, we'll make all the quests available to you lot. Well, here's hoping for good rewards. Okay. Okay, so this is the side quest of the game. Okay, so hey, the inn's been going through a rough patch since it's been getting lots of visitors. We'd like someone to stay tonight, leave an honest review. It's complimentary honey drop just for checking in. Want a New Taste by Chuck. Living far away from people is hard. For someone as old as me, is getting in trouble gathering food. Old bug, hearty breakfast. Meet me at my hut and stay out. Wait. Lost toy. Okay, something just stung me in the tunnel down south, so I dropped the ball and ran away. Book. Fear I've been absorbed in my reading, forgot to return the book to the place library, and it's now overdue. Don't please deliver this book to me, I'm too busy to go myself. I know it is in the Ant City residential area. Brandon and I need to press repair the trinket. This one with administration work though, someone meet me at the association to deliver them. Okay. I actually do like that you get the picture of this too, that's very, very nice. In the world there are many books, timeless classics, mediocre books, self-help books, and cooking books, you get it. They're also really terrible books. I charge for them. If you find any of them, please deliver them. Okay. Yeah. Yes, let's take them all. Alright, and we'll just give them over time. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Well now, Leaf. After all you've gone through, you must be famished. Yeah, well, he ain't the only one. We should grab something to eat. Yes, it would be a good time to prepare for the trip, would it not? Yep, and the commercial area is right over there. Ah, indeed. It's got it all. Medals, items, even a chef. While it's been going on, a little shopping wouldn't be the worst. Just go easy on the budget. Anyways, let's go hit up Fry for some food. I know V's female, but it's just like, it's a little bit easier for me to do more of a Spunky voice. I mean, Spunky makes sense for V. But yeah, if you're our special ant storage offer for the month. For a limited time, we're letting you sign up for junior accounts so you can store, take out items for 35 items for free. Or here's our account and skip that crunchy leaf. Sounds pretty good. Right? There's no way you wouldn't want this. I'll sign you up right now. Oh, wonderful. It's our lucky day. Doesn't have to get cool stuff without doing anything. Okay. Hello there. We'll store the spicy berry for now. We'll just do that. What's over here? Item shop, crunchy leaf, 3 berries, honey drops, 4 berries. Okay. Up there, I guess 2. The dangerous room. I want the magic seed for now. Yeah, decent amount of item for a little bit. I guess I don't know. We'll see how much I really need. Because the medals are ranked up 3 times. Stuff now. I can do that. Yeah. Oh, couldn't agree with them more. Okay, so so it's just like I should have known. Are you ready for the trial of your life? Bring me an ingredient. Oh, well, I don't want to come up with a voice here. I'll make you some shit. Chomp, chomp. Come on, let's get messy. Remember what you want to cook. Let's cook with one ingredient. Oh, show me what you got. Let's do the egg. Sure. Let the master do his work. Oh. Here it is. Masterwork. Eat up some fry. Fried egg. Fry the fly came up with the frying technique. Restores 6 HP to an ally. Come back later when your stomach growls again. This looks really tasty. Thanks. Yeah, explore on an empty stomach. It's nice to be able to share like this. Feels just like new. Literally ages since we ate something. We got hungry real fast, so we'll definitely eat here again. It's been nice to share. Sounds good. It's time to get back to the mission. We gotta go south to the Golden Settlement. Off we go. Oh, this is a metal shop. Okay. Hello. Interested in some metals? How can I help you today? What are you selling? Metals. There's great things you see here on display. They're really useful. By equipping them, you get many effects from simple stat changes to new moves and challenges. You equip them on anyone in your team, so mix and match for different effects. I change up my stock every now and then, so be sure to check out often. Raises enemy attacks with double berry reward, perfect for an extra challenge. Poison resistance, okay, I have one of those. TP plus, worth 55 berries, increases TP by 3. I'm gonna take that. Let's see, sleep resistance. I haven't really seen that. You know, yeah, let's take the HP up as well. Probably eventually have to get something here a little more. Okay, let's see what we got for items. Okay, I don't really want to equip hard mode for now. V would benefit from this, or do we want to go for... let's equip that on V because I think I could really use the help there. Poison resistance. I don't really see myself getting poisoned that often, but I could be completely wrong. Like collecting metals. Okay, if we picked up a resistance spell, then I thought, I can just block. I don't need them. Well, they actually have a hidden effect. If you haven't equipped an item that causes a stat effect. So, like the danger shroom? Cooked danger, the most exquisite of dishes. Are those poisonous? Someone such as I, poison is nothing. I'll have to try one as well. No, we really shouldn't. Okay, makes sense. Okay. What's over here? This is me exploring like crazy. This is a residential area, isn't it? Stay away from water. Interesting. What? It's called flirting, V. I didn't ask him to! I couldn't help myself. I'm leaving. Bye! Yeah. When heading out to the wild, some flying creatures are so sorry it takes 2 hits to bring them down. No problem, I'm the queen of the multi-hit super smackdowns. Seems to be what she is good at, yes. Nothing in there. That's great seedlings hat. Made myself with a bunch of leaves. A lot of seedlings sheets. Not all of them have leaves though. Sorry, I was moving myself in the chair a little bit. I did a lot of squats yesterday. I was kind of bored when I was playing a game, and I was just like, I'm gonna do squats, and I did that for like 5 minutes. So, legs were kind of sore. You could say we've taken your request. Oh! I think I really need to return this book to the Palace Library for me. It's quite past return date. Well, you're not an ant, though. I thought you could take it out. Oh, ask Jen and Neri to get the book for me. They seem to be busy, so they can't return it. Here's a book. You've really been helping me out here. The overdue book. I hate being an errant bee. The reward will be quite worth it, so please make haste, for my own sake. Sure thing, leave it to us. Boing! Oh, jeez, that was not the direction I was expecting to go. What's this? A bad book! A really badly written book. Why would anyone want this? Sometimes I ask that myself all the time. Alright, B. What's this? I'm free to sit down and relax. Huh? What do you mean by that? No, doesn't look like anything in there. What's this? Oh, first time here, aren't you? Welcome, I offer banking services here. No, when your wallet is full, you can no longer have space for that berry. Can you steal your hard-earned money? My services are just for you. However, you account here for my... You're here to keep your berries safe when you're out doing whatever you do. I don't know. I like my berries close myself. The kind of attitude you may never... Look, if you keep your berries here, you may get some interest every now and then. Another small percentage of your account every 30 minutes. It's free money. Free money is even shady here. Just think about it, won't you? What's that? You don't even have 50 berries. Well, come back when your wallet's a bit fuller. Then we can talk. Maybe I shouldn't have spent all those berries on those medals, but I kind of wanted to because some of those medals were kind of tempting to me, honestly. But, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. That's fine. There's probably going to be more anyways. So I'm kind of cool with that. Oh, geez, there's a lot more stuff here. You're Todd, right? We've taken a request. Oh, okay, that's actually really convenient. On the top. Oh, no, I haven't. Not yet. Okay. Excuse us, my lady. Is there anything alright? No, it's not. I've been trying to play. I didn't think it for so long. I felt like I could finally do it. Not being so popular, I only want her. So what? If someone says you can't do something, you prove them wrong, then beg forgiveness. V. If you enjoy it, just play. Just do what you can. No one needs a dumb beater. You're right. I just need to get my family on my own. I'm hoping you'll be my first. Is there any songs you like? I can play them for you. Please bring berries come and hear me soon. V, that was fantastic. You being so uplifting. We must say who you're surprised. Huh? I was just being honest. You won't have to make such a big deal about it. Sure, you've made a big difference today. Yeah, whatever. It's all up to her now, you know? She'll be fine. Let us stop by later and see what she can do. Oh man, my throat's just so screaming at me right now. It's gonna be screaming at me tomorrow. Good thing I don't have to start from my job. Much. Thankfully. Oh, that's so nice. Alright, well, let's go to the library. I did need to return that one book. So let's do that. I think it was you? Oh, hey. Wait, that book is way overdue. We apologize. Apologies won't cut it, although Jen and Aaron were the ones that picked it up, right? Oh, they're gonna hear the end of it. Ah! Well, the book's delivered. Let's go back and get our reward. Well, yeah. I like how I immediately, as soon as I started on this one, I was like, you know what, let's do side quest. All the side quests. My first experience playing this game, so this is the completion. It's me talking, so you're gonna deal with it. I'm sorry. Oh, customers, welcome. Hey, we've come to write a review. Oh, by the Queen, really? I'm so glad you've come. I'll be glad after the review. Oh, stand first 3 berries a night. So for you 3, that'll be 9 berries, with a free honey drop on the house. Well, since you're writing a review, you can say it for free tonight. For free? I won't complain, but... You're trying to bribe us already, huh? No, Very naughty, Keeper. We'll accept your terms. Please make sure we have the same experience as all your guests. And we'll keep the price at the same mind for our review. Damn. Alright, room's upstairs. I hope you have a lovely night. We hope so too. Please come talk to me when you wake up so I can get your review. And sleep. I don't know how much I'll be using ends. I feel like this game isn't really gonna have much, but I could be 100% wrong. Honey drop. Whenever you're kids, you did this all the time too. Don't judge me. You jumped on the beds. I did it all the time when I was young. And I probably still do it, honestly. I mean, come on. Who doesn't do that just for fun sometimes? You're with friends, you do something silly like that, right? Uh-huh. I slept pretty well. The honey drop you left was great. I haven't had a bed so cozy in years. Or any bed, really. It was good. It was great, yes. My bed hurt my back. Alright, so I'm still got. Right, I didn't need the confidence piece. You're great. I can't wait to come again. Come back anytime? Yes, of course. Hurrah! Quest complete. Now, do I go to her? Okay, so how do I get it? Was it just... Okay, I guess it's just the honey drop I got that was complimentary. Okay. Okay. I mean, I suppose, like, I mean, Lee probably wouldn't care because, yeah, like he said, that was literally the first time he slept in, like, probably years on, like, an actual bed of any sort. I mean, Abu, probably not. It seemed like he was, like, okay with it, and he's just happy to be here. She's just happy to do this. Yeah, you need some spunk sometimes. You know, you get the idea. Oh, you delivered it. Thank you. It's a walk in the park. Now you deliver a reward, of course. 15 berries! I do have another book I need to turn. I kind of forgot. More book. Just this one, Sally. We'll definitely charge next time. Thank you. I'm very grateful. That seems a little suspicious. I don't know. I know I'm a little suspicious whenever this kind of stuff happens a little too much. It's just definitely weird. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Kabu, what's over here? Eh? What is this place? Check this out. Knock. Entry code 2405. Last month's code is no longer valid after the incident. Please use the new code. What? That was great, V. Shut it. Hey, let me in. It's me, V. Ask Shades about me something. There's no one here unless you know the code. Scram. This place seems shady. Knock. Excuse me, what is this place? V, you brought others with you. Ha, so you know me. Open up now. I'll tell everyone about this place. Seriously, I'll ruin you. Try it, V. It won't last a night after you do. Seriously, what is happening here? You know what's best here? You better stay away. All of you. Well, that was a fun detour. Thanks for the good time, V. Huh, I guess we'll have to find the new code somewhere. Maybe someone will help out when it comes here too. Sure, but let us not get too sidetracked. But that's what side quests do. Isn't that what it is? I feel like that's exactly what side quests do. Is that just me? Maybe I'm the crazy one. I don't know. Okay. I haven't even gone over to this side. What? Oh, it loops around, doesn't it? Oh, okay. That's actually more convenient than I thought. Okay, I didn't realize it looped around. That's actually would have been really nice to know, not gonna lie. Ah, well. I don't know. Oh my. Oh, I'm gonna be sleeping a lot here soon. But yeah, I already know I was gonna be able to do much more after this. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, it's this. Okay. Ooh, 20 berries. Nice. No rare areas, just discoveries. Okay. Oh, man. I like how I even haven't remotely started on, like, the actual main quest after I got side quests available. Yep, that sounds like an RPG for me. I'm really bad about completing some side quests sometimes. It gets a little ridiculous. Guess who's used to a different button being a thing? Library. Okay. I see what that is. Records, recipe book, bestiary, Sombat. Okay. I was just looking at things. Don't mind me. Let's see here. Let's get back to the main area again. Well, the administration area of the guild. Hurrah! Woohoo! Okay. Team Snakebot, you picked up my quest? Is that bad? We would like some help. No, I figured you were busy with more important stuff. Don't sweat it. If it pays well, we'll do it. Alright, thanks a lot. Your team's more reliable than I expected. It's a pretty simple job, really. Take this package. Like that. What is this? Don't open it, okay? Just deliver it. My friend's a diver ant. Bulgaria up here, east from the association. To reach it, just keep walking. You want to pay us now, or is your friend gonna fee? We'll be waiting with a little something. No worries. We'll get going then. Good luck with the paperwork. Alright, what do we got here? Team Sigma! Don't worry about it. You know, see you up and running? Or wasn't. Yeah, we got super lucky. Thank you for your concern. So there's the least we can show. Your team's so reliable. Maybe we have to ask for your help sometime. Maybe for a good reward? Nonsense, V. Fellow explorers, have our help anytime. Well, it's a problem if you need our help. Sure. You're gonna bankrupt us, Kabu. Nah, time to go questing again. Stay away from rivers. Yeah. Probably best to stay away from rivers. Last time I checked, they're not the most healthy thing for, insects. The whole living thing. I don't know. I feel like they don't do much for them sometimes. Okay. Is there anything over this way? What do we got here? With the Zant Kingdom, east is Lost Sands and Metal Lake. That sounds like a thing I'm not sure if I want to handle. Everyone heading that way. Okay. I got one more thing I want to go for, and then I'll probably have to call it there. Mostly because I gotta get ready for... I gotta get the prep work done for tomorrow for me. Okay. Not a big deal, It's just... For me, it's just... Yeah, it's... Whee! Alright, so V and Leaf have extra HP, which is good. Woohoo! Yeah, no, I was only getting one from that. That's fine. And some money. Oh no! Oh, golden seedling, what? Whoa, golden seedling! Our tangy berry smells for dozens! We're gonna be rich! Oh, wait, what's this defense? My first hit's working. If I knew how to stop it from running. Oh, jeez. No. Whoa, what the hell? 25? Wow. Tangy berry. Exotic berry that isn't native to Bulgaria. Restores ATP and cures an ally's paralysis. Okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to do, that much damage to me. Okay. I'm still not used to that button being the attack. I'm used to X being the attack. That's me problem, not really the game problem. Yeah, it was easy enough. Okay. It's interesting that he uses a boomerang. I do like the unconventional weapon types. I've always liked it. You know, it's unconventional, but you know, it's always fun. Oh, jeez. Nope, he's the only one who can do it. Turn relay. Oh, no. Take him down. I'm not going to do that for this little bit. Yeah. Been bad at my blocks. He'll give me one. Well, that's fine. Take the berries. I like B being in the lead. I don't know why. She feels like the one that would, like, jump ahead anyways. She feels like that type of person. Well, B. She really does feel like that type of person. She'd be the one leading the charge for better or worse. And just do it. Alright, there we go. Now we gotta talk to... What the heck are you doing? That was so boring. Oh, because the artifact's been found. Still, Buggle lives nearby, says hi sometimes. Oh yeah, I was actually trying to find him. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Jack, we saw your posting on the quest board. Oh, it's you guys. You did? Hey, look, I'm starving. This isn't a hearty breakfast at all. It's meant to be cooked mushrooms and eggs. Huh. Okay. I see. Okay, don't go in the water. Is your faster walk moving? Not that. Actually, how fast can I move? I'm pretty sure there's faster moving options later. Okay, so it's egg and a mushroom. Okay. We'll do that here, and then, I'll call it then after that. Yeah, a little over 2 hours, yeah. And I do want to make sure that I'm not completely straining my throat. Breathing. Completely killing it. We don't need to do that. Oh my. Alright, so time to make that little bit of food, so it's an egg and a mushroom. That's simple to do. I actually wonder how good that recipe is, so, let's try it. I don't know how much of this game I'm gonna complete, but we'll see. I want to at least do a side quest. I feel like that's gonna give me a good way to everything. I mean, I'm already in chapter 2, so I mean, it's decent progress. This game's actually been really good and charming. Alright, 2 ingredients. One second. Tomate. Yes, there you go. I'm so glad I remember there was an item shop there, and I'm so glad it's so close. That'll be so good for later. Alright, the mushroom and the egg. Watch Master do his work. Whoop him! Whoop him! Here it is, Master. Eat up. Hearty breakfast! Bulgaria's staple breakfast restores 5 HP to an ally and 3 TP and also cures poison. Come back later with your stump girl skin. Logbook updated. Alright, let's get back. I feel that's a good idea to just do the side quest right now. So far the rewards have been odd. I mean, the honey drop isn't really anything too exciting, to be fair. The 20 berries is berries, which is money, so I mean, not the worst thing. That's been kind of useful. It's a good thing to have, I won't lie. Yeah, but I mean, otherwise, also that, I was just kind of thinking about this, like, wait, the one guy's already bored of, because his post has no one through. It's only been like, what, a day? Come on. It's only been like a day or 2. Jeez. Like, I know Jasmine's boring soon. Come on. It's a little too quick. But at least I find something that keeps yourself entertained. I don't know. Play fight or something like that? I don't know. Seems like a fun thing I would do. I mean, I guess you can only really do that for so long. You just like poke the air and whatnot. Yeah. Alright, dude. Grumble. Yep. Yeah, sorry. Already breakfast. There we go. Oh my dear goodness, it's beautiful. What the sound effect is doing, eh? Oh, thanks. Well, you're always helping me out. I'm so desperate. I ate a raw mushroom. Never really liked them. No problem. The breakfast platter is one of our favorites. A bit too savory for me. I got a better reward for you this time. Mighty Pebble Metal. Grants Kabu the Pebble Toss skill, which can target an airborne enemy. Ooh! Thank you, Jocko. It was good to see you again. Be safe now. You ever feel tired? I'll end my place for you. Ooh! Okay. This is a little more what I was wanting. Okay. And Mighty Pebble is 1. Perfect. That'll help one of the weaknesses there for one of my allies. For one of the members, which is good. Which now lets V have a little more freedom to do things that she can do otherwise. It's probably one of those just knock out of the sky things. So V still probably got better anti-air. But, you know, gives Abu at least an option. The dude's been needing it. Because I don't think flipping over... Well, defense piercing is pretty good. I don't know how much defense piercing is going to happen in this game, but we'll see. One thing we might need more is something for Leaf. I do like these little secondary skills. But yeah, well, I'll be getting more metal points here after the next rank up. But I won't do that right now. That'll be next time, because I'm getting a little tired. I feel like it's useful to do. Anyways, saving! Anyways, this has been a fun game. I'm actually really enjoying it. So we'll see when I get back into it again. I can't promise it'll be right away. Well, I mean, I know it'll be... Sorry, streaming for at least another day or two because work. And so it's one of those things, whenever I work, it is a lot of strain on me because it's 12-hour shifts and it's about 12 hours off at most. So doing that is not really possible, and then the day off is tough to do. It's possible, I've done it before, but it's not easy. But anyways, it's been fun, so I'm actually going to upload this on YouTube, and it'll be fun. I actually really been enjoying this game. This game's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying voice acting it too. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next time. Not sure what I'll play just yet. I need to actually make a schedule for once, but we'll see. We'll see when I get to that point. Anyways, see you guys later.